Aries, recently walking away from something that caused you a lot of pain. So let's get into your cards for this week. Okay, Aries. I can see that recently there has been some deceit in a connection or a relationship with someone. This could be a romantic relationship or a friendship. It'll resonate with everyone differently, but I can see that the connection had deceit in it. There were lies, there was someone sneaking around, someone was not truthful in this relationship, right? And that led to a lot of heartbreak because you have the Ten of Swords and you also have the Three of Swords in your reading this week. Um, the Ten of Swords, even though it signifies a very painful ending, a betrayal, it also signifies the end, right? So, what's good about seeing the Ten of Swords is that you know that it's over, right? The end is done. It's happened. It's a card that's going to allow new beginnings to come in next, is what I'm trying to say. You had the Elder of Cups paired with this Ten of Swords, which shows me, even though you've gone through a painful ending, you're actually having a really good perspective on it. So the Elder of Cups is all about taking the good and the bad and understanding the lessons that both bring to our life, right? And being able to harmonize those and understand them in a very like logical and healthy way, right? And I think because you were really level headed about this, you were able to walk away from this person or this situation because you have the Eight of Cups paired with the Nine of Cups. So that's really beautiful to see together, which is actually pretty rare to see them at the same time in a reading. So to me, it says, you had the emotional intelligence to take the good and the bad of this relationship and walk away from it, right? You noticed the deceit, you set your boundaries, and you got away from this person. And, I think because you know yourself so well and you honor that, you are immediately walking towards what makes you happy emotionally because you seem very well rounded emotionally. So you're like, this is not serving me. I'm going to go towards what makes me happy, right? So you are walking away from this pain and you're walking towards emotional happiness and contentment, right? Because the Nine of Cups is also a wish fulfillment card. So that's what you're headed towards. And I feel like the universe is going to bring this in for you after the pain that you've been through because you also have the Three of Swords, which was paired with the Hanged Man. So the Three of Swords is about, painful endings, heartbreak, betrayal, very much the same energy as the Ten of Swords. I'm so sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Um, but being paired with the Hangman, that tells me that there's been a shift in perspective. So even though you have a lot of heartbreak and pain in your reading, you also have a lot of like you having a change in perspective over this heartbreak, over this painful ending. And crossing that Three of Swords is the Justice card. So to me, the Justice card and the Nine of Cups are very significant in the fact that it's like, even though this heartbreak happened to you, like everything will be balanced out. The universe will be brought back into balance with karma and justice, and like you will get your reward for picking yourself over staying in this negative situation. If that makes sense, and if you believe in that, I definitely believe in it. And when you see the justice card come out, it's all about, again, just balance, a situation being balanced out, right? And to me, that's why you're walking towards your emotional happiness and contentment, your wish fulfillment. It's like even though you've been through heartbreak, there is good things right around the corner, right? And your overall energy for this reading is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about material success and being independent, right? Independently wealthy, independently stable. And so I think that's what you're walking towards, is that wish fulfillment, that emotional happiness and contentment of like, I'm okay on my own, right? Like, I'm financially successful and well off. I'm an independent individual, and like, this is where I want to be. You're walking towards two nines, and nines are great in the fact of they are far enough along, both emotionally and financially, that you're really well off. So, again, even though, this relationship obviously had issues and there was a lot of, um, backstabbing and not trusting each other, and you went through a painful ending, you've had a really good shift in perspective, and the universe is taking care of you. So, yeah, that's what I have for you this week, Aries. If this message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate the support. Have an awesome day. Find the one that sticks.